Good morning students, welcome to all 12th standard commerce. In this video we are going to discuss chapter 5 marketing, chapter 15 this recent trend in marketing, unit 5 marketing. So already we learned what is market. So market means the meeting place of buyer and seller is an area is called a market. So what is meant by marketing? So marketing is includes those business activities which are involved in the flow of goods and services from production to consumption. Okay, so let's see what is recent trend in marketing. Introduction of recent trend in marketing. So the market scenario in the world today is changing rapidly. So the boundary of nations are disappearing for exploiting the opportunities of the business. So today customers are global and exhibiting international characteristics. So because of developments of information technology, rapid means transportation, globalization and the mobility of people across the world, their buying their habits are fast varying, and so are the fortunes of various organizations. So in the globalized business environment, the marketer must move goods faster and quicker to satisfy the consumer needs and wants by serving the best quality goods and services. So therefore the markets are shifting from transaction thinking to relationship building and also focusing on lifelong customers. So marketer has given more emphasis on the notion offer more for less and adopt different strategies to satisfy the consumers. So it is possible to carry out all the business transaction over the electronic network, primarily through the internet. So the number of internet users is increasing very rapidly. So they are using variety of tools like computers, laptops, tablets and smartphones and Android phones devices to access the different websites. So besides the social media networks have opened the new avenues of interacting with the customers. Okay, so these are the recent trends in marketing. First one, electronic commerce or e-commerce. So what do you mean by electronic commerce or e-commerce? So e-commerce means buying and selling of goods through online or internet. Okay, so e-commerce means buying and selling of goods through online or internet. So electronic commerce is exchange the goods and services done by internet. Okay, that is called the e-commerce. So it is well known as business is a branch of commerce. E-commerce is a branch of commerce. It looks after the distribution aspect of business and also is concerned with the exchange of goods and services. So if all the activities which directly or indirectly facilitate that exchange of goods done through the internet and other online environments is known as electronic commerce. Commerce simply says e-commerce. Okay. So next we are going to discuss e-business. What do you mean by e-business? So all the business transactions are carried out through the internet and other tools like it called e-business. So if all the business transactions are carried out through the internet and other line tools. So e-business is also same thing, only same thing to the e-commerce. So it will be e-business. You give the wide ranges, it gives some other process. Okay, supply chain management, electronic order processing, customer relationship management. So e-business goes away beyond the simple buying and selling of goods and services at much wider range. So e-commerce and e-business is used to interchangeably in its broader meaning just as commerce and business. So e-business means the regular production or purchase and sale of goods undertaken with an object of earning profit and acquiring wealth through the transactions human wants is known as e-business. So electronic business via web, internet, intranets, extranets or some combination thereof conduct of business. So in simple words, if all the business transactions carry out through the internet and other online tools is called e-business. So next we are going to discuss what is the difference between e-commerce and e-business. So e-commerce is simply refers to buying and selling of goods through the online and internet, but e-business goes way beyond the simple buying and selling of goods and services and much wider range of business processes. okay, such as supply chain management, electronic order processing, and customer relationship management. Okay, so e-commerce and e-business is used interchangeably in the broader meaning just as commerce and business. So next we go to discuss e-marketing. So e-marketing is achieving marketing objectives through use of digital technologies like internet, world wide web, and email, wireless media, etc. So e-marketing means electronic marketing is the process of marketing of products and services over internet and telecommunication network. Okay, that is called e-marketing. So e-marketing, according to the definition, according to Judy Status. So e-marketing refers to the application of broad range information technology for creating more customer value through the more effective segmentation, targeting, differentiation and positioning strategies, planning more efficiently and executing the consumption, distribution, promotion and pricing of goods and services and ideas. So and creating exchanges that satisfy the individual, consumer and organization consumer objectives. So next definition, e-marketing is achieving marketing objectives. What is maybe achieving? What is the main achieving marketing? It is the achieving the profit. Okay, using these things have to achieve the goal. Okay, so achieving marketing means earning profit. So achieving marketing objectives through the use of digital technologies like internet, world wide web, email, wireless media and management of digital customer data and electronic customer management system. Simply say ECRM. Okay, so e-marketing is the electronic marketing is the process of marketing of product and services over the internet and the telecommunication network. Okay, using their devices, they have to achieve the goals. Next we are going to discuss objectives. What are the objectives of e-marketing? First one, expansion of market share. Expansion of market share. They want to expand their market through the e-marketing only. Okay, so the marketing expansion of market share. Second point, reduction of instruction and promotional expenses. If you want to, in the example, if you want to introduce a new product or distribute a new product, you should spend a lot of money through the electronic marketing. Through the electronic marketing, we can reduce our cost. Okay, so reduction of distribution and promotional expenses means, for example, if you want to introduce a new product or distribution product, you should spend a lot of money. Okay, but through the e-marketing we can reduce our cost. Okay, so next to third point, achieving higher brand awareness. Okay, achieving higher brand awareness. Then fourth point, strengthening the database. Strengthening the database. Okay, so understand the objectives of e-marketing. The next one, advantages of e-marketing. So we have three advantages. First one, anytime market. So anytime market means market provides 24 hours and 7 days. So 24 into 7 hours. 24 hours in 7 days. Services is to the users. So consumer can shop or order the product anytime from anywhere. That means in this market, e-market, we can buy and sell any product at any time. 24 hours, 7 days we can buy and sell. So for example, Amazon, Flipkart. Okay. So next one, direct contact of end consumer. Direct contact of end consumer. That means direct contact of end consumer by the manufacturer cut down the substantially intermediation cost. Okay, so the products bought through the e-marketing become cheaper. So for example, if you want to buy any new cell phone, so Oppo company cell phone, if you want, you go to and approach the Purvika showroom, they charge the service charges, but because Purvika is a intermediary. Okay, so if you approach a Vivo company website, you directly buy the product, you can reduce the service cost. So because the Purvika company is the intermediary, you directly go to the website. You can reduce the service cost. Okay, because you directly make the manufacturers. Okay. Third point, Customer can buy whatever they want, need just by browsing the various websites. Okay, so customer can buy whatever they want, need just by browsing by the various sites. Okay, next we are going to discuss disadvantages of e-marketing. So first one, high cost. Okay, so e-marketing which requires a strong online advertising campaign for which company has spent a large amount. The cost of website design, software, hardware, maintenance of business site, online distribution cost and investors' time all must be factored into the cost of providing service or product line. Okay, that means compare the Flipkart or Amazon, lot of advertisement in TV channel. So they have give the online advertisement. So they spend the large amount. So this is the main advantages of e-marketing. Disadvantages of e-marketing. The next one, it is not suitable for small size business and also deter customers. Deter customers means fearful customers from buying who lives on long distances. And the third point, while the number of customers are continuously growing, companies hardly update the information on website. That means, so suppose in new product they are going to launch, they will give a lot of advertisement in TV channels. All they want to buy a particular product. So something all opening same thing, all the opening the website in one time. So it will be slow. The website will be slow. So they should update the website. Okay. So next one, fourth point. Many buyers are suspicious about the security of the internet. Okay, so as a result, many visitors of business websites do not like to use their credit card to make the purchase. So there is a fear of their cards being misused by the fraudulent practitioners. Okay, so if you want to buy any product, we should update our credit cards and debit card details, so it make fraudulent. So many visitors do not purchase through the online. Okay, these are the disadvantages of e-marketing. So once again we can recall. So today we discussed what is e-commerce, what is e-business and e-marketing, objectives and advantages, and the last disadvantages of e-marketing. So e-commerce means electronic commerce. So e-commerce means buying and selling goods through the online. Okay, next e-business, all the business transactions are carried out through internet and other client tools. E-marketing means e-marketing is the achieving marketing objectives through the use of digital technologies like internet, world wide web, email, wireless media, etc. Okay, so what are the objectives of e-marketing? Expansion of e-market share, reduction of distribution and promotional expenses, achieving higher brand awareness and strengthening the database. And the last advantages of e-marketing, anytime market, 24 hours into 7 days. 24 hours into 7 days we can use the e-marketing. Then direct contact to end consumer, and the customer can buy whatever they want, need just by browsing the various websites. Okay, so these are the recent trend marketing. Okay, next video we can see. Thank you.